Universe where no human had ever gone, there was a planet called Zarnok. The sky was green, the ground was purple, and the wind made strange sounds like whispers. On this planet, there was a group of smart aliens who lived inside a large silver laboratory hidden under the mountains. These aliens were not like humans. They had big black eyes, long arms, and shiny blue skin. They didn't smile, they didn't laugh, they only worked on experiments. One day, the alien leader, Xerox, had a strange idea. "We have created machines, plants, and even animals," he said. "Now, we must create something powerful, something that will protect our planet. A creature with a giant mouth, a creature that is always hungry." The other aliens agreed. They all went to work. Inside the laboratory, they mixed alien blood with dangerous chemicals from space. They added DNA from sharp-toothed creatures and dark energy from black holes. The lab filled with smoke and the lights turned red. A large tank began to bubble. Inside the tank, something started to grow. It had a huge mouth, full of sharp teeth. Its eyes were red and glowing. It had no nose, only holes. Its skin was black and slimy, and its stomach growled loudly, even though it had never eaten. Xerox looked at it with pride. "We will call it Mouthor," he said. "It is the most powerful creature in the galaxy." But something was wrong. Mouthor opened its mouth and screamed. The sound shook the whole laboratory. Lights broke. Glass cracked. The aliens stepped back in fear. "We must feed it," said one alien. "It is very hungry." They gave it alien food, but it refused to eat. They gave it rocks, plants, and even metal, but Mouthor only grew more angry. "It does not want food," Xerox said slowly. "It wants life. It wants living flesh." That night, Mouthor broke out of the tank. It ran wild through the lab, biting the machines, chewing on wires, and eating small alien creatures. The aliens were afraid, but they could not stop it. It was too fast, too strong, and too hungry. Xerox and the other leaders held a meeting. "We cannot control Mouthor. We must send it away, far away." They made a plan. They would trap Mouthor in a sleep pod and send it to another planet, a planet full of life. The aliens built a silver ship and filled it with gas that made Mouthor sleepy. They tricked it into the pod and shut the door tight. Mouthor slept with its giant mouth open. Then they launched the ship into space. The ship traveled for many years, passing stars and moons. One day, it reached Earth. It landed deep in a forest where no one saw it. The ship broke open. Mouthor woke up. Its eyes turned red again. Its mouth opened wide. It smelled the air and smiled in its own scary way. "I smell food," it said in a deep, growling voice. It walked out of the ship, stomping the ground, scaring the animals. Birds flew away, wolves ran, deer disappeared. But Mouthor was not interested in animals. It wanted something else, something more tasty. It wanted humans. It followed the smell of people to a small village near the forest. It waited until night. Then slowly it walked into the streets. It opened its mouth and roared. People screamed and ran. Mouthor grabbed one man and swallowed him in one bite. It chewed through fences and doors. It bit cars and trees. The village lights went dark. People called the army. Soldiers came with guns and tanks. They shot at Mouthor, but nothing worked. Bullets bounced off its skin. Rockets exploded, but only made it angry. More people were eaten. Towns were destroyed. Malthor kept walking and searching. His mouth was never full. Back on Zarnok, the aliens saw what they had done. They watched through secret space cameras. They were silent. No one smiled. "We must stop it," said one alien. "If humans find out we made it, they will come for us." "But how?" asked another. "It is too strong." Zurok stood up. "We must send the sleep ray. It is our only chance." The aliens sent a small robot ship with the sleep ray. It took many days, but it finally reached Earth. The robot flew above Malthor and aimed the ray at his head. A blue light came out. Malthor stopped moving. His eyes closed. His mouth froze open. The army saw it fall. People came out of hiding. They were safe. For now. The robot picked up Malthor and carried him back to space. But something went wrong. As they flew through the stars, Malthor opened one eye and smiled. He was only pretending to sleep. Now, somewhere in the universe, Malthor is awake again, hungry, searching, and the aliens know they have made the most dangerous mistake in history.